mental genocide. Message to the brothers from the depth of a black mind. Find your deaf, you're dumb, you're blind, and I came to remind thee of the forgotten technology. Moses kicked it and I won't remind me of the days you raised in the cage you went wildin'. Wickedness out, no doubt, not my styling. Quest for fire, pull the cover up off you. Now that you're taught, I think that's your oyster.
Friend, Lenon Honor. All right. Normally, brothers that do lectures and this kind of thing, I normally vibe with because I see a similarity in what we're doing.
Right.
But when I'm attacked in the way that I got attacked by the brother, I'm like, I kind of laughed and thought it was a joke. I'm like laughing, right? Until my little girl called me. He says, Daddy, is it true that back in the day when you used to rap, you would deal with homosexuality and disrespecting black men with the feminization of the black man? And I'm like, listen, love, no. Where are you getting this from? Right after that, I started getting bombarded. Here comes your man, Lenon Honor. Now, y'all know what I'm thinking. He's on the internet. He's saying I'm a homosexual. He's saying I'm all these other things, that I'm part of the Illuminati. And me, I've been banging on the industry and the Illuminati since day one. Am I right? Listen to me good. The other brothers in the street that I can't control, you know where it's going with this. All of y'all know some wild ass brothers in the hood, right or wrong. Don't y'all know that? Y'all know something? I can't control that. So what they do to Mr. Lenon Honor, that's on them. He bragged me about one of my first 12 inches of pawns in the game. Alright? Keep in mind that when I got signed to Luke Records, Lenon Honor, I didn't join, this is the language he used, I joined Luke Records in Miami, Florida, and I helped Luke push the film with the decade. Well, you don't know what Luke do. You don't know I wasn't part of that. You don't go back and do the research. I almost had physical fights with Luke behind what he was doing, disrespecting black women and just women in general. Are you following me? So I went and did my research. I didn't want to sign Luke Records. Chuck D got me the deal at Luke Records. I wasn't a recording artist with Dr. Remember in Public Enemy. I was a researcher and I was what? Minister of Information and I was leader of the S1W. I wasn't an MC. If y'all go back and listen to the album, I was doing poetry. Are you following me? I never signed to Luke. I never joined Luke in his madness. But I was a researcher, and guess what? I researched the work by William Guy Carter and his book Pawns in the Game. And guess what? It moved me so much that I based my entire album on this particular work right here by William Guy Carter. Are you following me? Let me show y'all. So much so, are y'all looking at this? Please pay attention and look in it, don't look at it. You see the book cover? It influenced me so much at that particular time in my research. When Professor Griff came out with my album, guess what I called it? Pawns in the Game, the same title as William Carter. Are you following me? Based on William Carter's work. Now, can I ask y'all a very poignant question at this point? And be honest with me. Look me in my face. How many people read the book Pawns in the Game by William Guy Carter? 1, 2 people. Don't come to my work and judge me, man, if you don't do the research. Are you following me? The 2 people that did raise their hand, we can have a discussion about that. The rest of y'all got to sit back and pay attention. So guess what I did on my first single that came out? I called it Pawns in the Game. It did it not. Guess what Lenon Honor said, y'all? That because the Illuminati and the Hidden Hand and the Freemasons used the checkerboard as an Illuminati tool in rituals and sacrifices and this kind of thing, Professor Griff is promoting the Illuminati. And I've joined the Illuminati. You know what I said? I said, listen, if you study Oshawa Kwesi's work, African Origin of Freemasonry, go look it up. Write this down, man. The African origin of Freemasonry. The game of chess originated in ancient Kemet. That's right. Come on, talk to me, y'all. Come on, speaking on the truth. It originated in ancient Kemet. So what I did in the song, if anybody heard the song, has anybody heard the song?
In the video.
I broke the song down and I said that we're pawns in the game. Are you following me? Inside of the video, I used a big, gigantic white hand that came from nowhere, the hidden hand, are you following me? To move the pieces around on the chessboard, because that's what's going on in real life.
Since we find that Lenon's conclusions are not based in fact, let's see if we can figure out what motivates Lenon. As I began to check and try to research and find out who Lenon Honor was and where he came from, I found some addresses on the internet. Decided to check them out. I think this is one of his old addresses. So let's look at the web and see what's on the web. See if we can find out about Mr. Honors on the web, and maybe we'll come back to another address in a second.
That a man can't call a man, and we iron that out.
Here you can see some of Lenon's pictures and stuff from different websites, or a website he had at one point. This information is readily available on the internet. He seemed like a family man, varied interests, cares about his family, likes music, writes a little bit. At this point, he clearly isn't interested in, or isn't writing about at least, music and the effects of music and the messages in music. However, as I kept looking and listening to one of his series, he said something very interesting to me, which made me pause and look at this differently.
No, don't let nobody say nothing like that about my mom. As much stuff she had to deal with raising 6 children with a crackhead dad. I'm sorry.
It was this message from Lenon Honor that made me realize that perhaps Lenon Honor was not only motivated by the desire to have his own young male sons grow up in an environment where there was healthy perceptions of males, but it may spring from his lack of understanding of his own father's weaknesses and his own father's shortcomings, and how those shortcomings may indeed be the result of pawns in the game. You know, the drugs were put in the black community to destroy the black family. That's a widely accepted perception. And so maybe Lenon Honor needs to step back and reevaluate everything he thought was the truth about manhood, and evaluate truly where his anger about messages in music sprang from. It may spring in his own backyard, something he needs to check. But in any case, I think Professor Griff addresses that here.
I'm going to tell you all in a nutshell, man. We didn't have it all right. We didn't. So in most cases, we were learning as we went along, but we knew in our hearts, our heart of hearts, that we needed to resurrect our people, and that's what we set out to do. We didn't really know how to control Flavor Flav. No, I'm serious, man. We didn't know how to do this. There's a Flavor Flav in everybody's family in this room, right? There's a positive, strong black male image. Lenon Honor, did you hear what I said? This is a strong black man male image. We weren't out to destroy black masculinity. We were trying to show black people how to be men. This is why I put the S1Ws in uniform. I trained them. Are you following me? Put them on stage with Uzi machine guns to let other men know this is a real man. And we're about the revolution. Are you following me?
The pineal gland, or the collective conscience of the mind, giving us direct communication with the Creator.